Welcome to a story hidden beneath the surface of our world, a story of power, secrets, and ambition. Today, we'll journey deep into a place few have ever seen, where nations prepare for what might come next. This isn't just history, it's the shadow of the future, unfolding right now. So sit back, open your mind, and let's dive into the mystery together. In the quiet hills west of Beijing, a shadow is rising from beneath the earth. What began as whispers on satellite feeds has grown into one of the most ambitious military constructions in human history, the world's largest underground command center, 10 times the size of the Pentagon. Hidden beneath layers of soil, steel, and secrecy, this colossal project has one purpose: to ensure China's command survives even when the surface burns. According to reports from U.S. intelligence, the site covers nearly 1,500 acres near Qinglonghu, a rural area 30 kilometers southwest of the Chinese capital. From above, satellite images reveal vast excavation pits, cranes stretching across the horizon, and networks of tunnels carved into bedrock. What lies beneath remains a mystery, but experts agree it is a fortress designed for war. The Financial Times first broke the story, revealing that analysts had discovered signs of deep underground facilities capable of housing thousands. Military researchers described the site as a sensitive installation with reinforced concrete walls and a design built to withstand nuclear strikes. It is believed to be a new wartime headquarters, a place where China's leaders could retreat if the unthinkable ever occurred. Construction began quietly in mid-2024. As the rest of China's economy slowed, this site came alive. Over 100 cranes worked around the clock. Local residents were relocated, hiking trails were closed, and checkpoints sealed off the roads. Drones were banned, photographs were forbidden, and behind the fences, the ground was being transformed into something unimaginable. American analysts call it the Beijing Military City. To them, it's more than a construction site. It's a message, a declaration that China is preparing for the age of underground warfare. In a world where missiles can reach any target on Earth, survival depends on who can stay hidden the longest. The Pentagon, once the symbol of military might, suddenly looks small compared to this subterranean empire. 10 times larger, fully buried and linked through miles of tunnels, it represents a shift in the philosophy of power. The United States built dominance through visibility, aircraft carriers, bombers, and global bases. China is building strength through invisibility, bunkers, tunnels, and command centers no bomb can reach. What makes this project even more mysterious is its silence. Beijing has never acknowledged its existence. There are no press releases, no military insignias, no public documents. When asked, Chinese officials simply respond that the country remains committed to peaceful development. Yet the evidence says otherwise. Former CIA analysts have described the structure as a clear sign of nuclear preparedness. If confirmed, the facility would mark China's transition from regional power to global military competitor capable of surviving a full-scale nuclear exchange. Some believe it will replace the aging command post in the Western Hills, a relic of the Cold War era, with something far more advanced. The scale of the new complex suggests it is not just a bunker, but a city of command, a place where communications, defense systems, and leadership networks could continue to operate even if Beijing above were destroyed. Deep corridors appeared to connect multiple underground buildings, each shielded by meters of reinforced concrete. This is not just a precaution, it is a strategic evolution. For decades, the doctrine of deterrence rested on the idea that no one could win a nuclear war. But China's project hints at a chilling ambition, not to win, but to endure, to guarantee that its government, its army, and its command structure could outlast annihilation. In the logic of modern war, survival itself becomes victory. Why now? Analysts point to 2027, the year President Xi Jinping ordered the People's Liberation Army to achieve full modernization and readiness for a potential conflict over Taiwan. Every branch of China's military is racing toward that deadline. The new command center fits perfectly into this timeline, giving China a hardened core from which to control future wars. As tensions rise across the Pacific, Washington strengthens its alliances while Beijing digs deeper into the earth. One side builds ships, the other builds tunnels. The race is not just for dominance, it's for endurance. The deeper China builds, the longer it can survive whatever comes next. Taiwanese researchers say the size of the land alone suggests something extraordinary. It's too vast for a normal base, too secret for a training ground. Some even believe it could extend into a multi-level structure capable of sustaining life for months underground. If true, the Beijing military city would represent a new generation of military thinking, control through concealment. And yet, outside observers know almost nothing. The fences are tall, the guards silent, and the air above hums with drones that are not allowed to film. Satellite images can only guess at what lies below, the chambers, the tunnels, the command rooms, but the pattern is clear. China is preparing for a future where wars are not just fought on land or sea, but beneath the ground itself. The symbolism is undeniable. The world's most populous nation, once humiliated by foreign powers, now building an underground brain designed to outlive its rivals, a monument not to conquest, but to survival. In Washington, intelligence officials debate how to interpret it. Some see it as defensive, a shield against nuclear annihilation. Others view it as offensive, a move to ensure continuity in a war China plans to win. Either way, it sends the same message. Beijing expects the next war to reach the unthinkable. No one knows how deep the tunnels go, how many chambers exist, or what technologies are being installed beneath the mountain, but every meter of reinforced steel brings China closer to a reality where destruction no longer means defeat. This project redefines deterrence itself. The world has always measured power by weapons that can destroy. China is redefining it through structures that can survive. As the deadline of 2027 approaches, the question grows heavier. Is this just preparation or prophecy? When nations begin to build cities beneath the earth, it means they no longer trust the sky. The Beijing military city may be the most secret construction of the century, a place without windows, without sunlight, but filled with signals, data, and the heartbeat of a superpower preparing for the unimaginable. The world above goes on unaware. But beneath the soil of Beijing, a silent revolution is taking shape, not in speeches or armies, but in concrete and tunnels. And when history looks back, it may say the true power of the 21st century was not built in the open sky, but buried deep underground. If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more stories that reveal the hidden side of our world. Every click helps us dig deeper, uncovering the truth behind the headlines. Thanks for watching, and remember, the next mystery might already be unfolding right beneath your feet.